David Austin.
Yeah, he was only here for a minute.
He shouldn't have been here at all. One of the conditions of your parole is that you don't associate with David Austin.
But do they have to know?
Yes. Yes, I'm afraid they do.
And whatever happened to that old-time religion? I thought you were into turning the other cheek.
Not now, not over this. Look, Bea, I know you didn't like Sharon much. But if we let Jock Stewart get away with this, who's to say some other smart screw isn't going to try the same? And you know what? You might find that your life won't be worth that.
You know you're not wrong. And we can't let him get away with that.
Lizzie's found a place for you to live.
Wow, that's fantastic. But how?
Well, it belongs to a friend of hers. It's only temporary accommodation, but it's available if you want it.
We do want it, don't we, Mum?
Okay, well, listen, can you hang on here until I get the key?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Fine, I'll be back in about an hour.
Oh, Grandma's got us a house. Oh, she's not your grandma. Well, it is only temporary. But things are working out, aren't they?
Kevin?
Oh, g'day, Mr. Reed. What are you doing here?
That's something I want to discuss with you. I'm glad I caught you, actually.
Well, you wouldn't have much trouble doing that. I'll take the rest of the week off. I had to get a subcontractor in to do my run, and he'd only do it on a weekly basis.
I'm sorry to hear that. Must be costing you a lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well, the reason I came round, Kevin, Lizzie Birdsworth's daughter and granddaughter are down from the country. They've got a bit of a problem with accommodation. And Doreen said that they could use the house. I realise they probably should have discussed it with you first.
No, that's fine. Because, well, Dora and I had talked about my moving in there, but it's far, far too big for me to look after by myself. You know, I'm glad there's somebody there to keep an eye on the place.
Good, good. Doreen said that you had a key then?
Yeah, I do. I'll tell you what, I could go and pick them up and drop them off.
Oh, no, I couldn't
No,
ask
that'd
you
be
to do
fine.
that,
No worries. I mean, it'd give me something to do.
Oh, save me a lot of trouble then. The daughter's name is Marcia, the granddaughter's Josie. You got a pencil and paper, and I'll give you the address.
Yeah, should. Here, this.
Fine. Good, thanks, Kevin.
Well, thank you. I owe you for what you did for Doreen.
Well, that was my pleasure, believe you me. Bastards like Jock Stewart get the whole penal system a bad name.
Yeah. Look, Mr. Reed, I was wondering if I could ask you another favour.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I've heard that prisoners can get the day off, you know, like, for a special occasion, like funerals and that sort of thing. And, well, like, you know, Doreen and I, we haven't had any time alone together since we got married, you know?
Yeah, I'll bring it up at the next classifications meeting, Kevin. I'm sure we'll be able to do something.
Great. Thanks very much, Mr. Reed.
Oh, good night, Mrs. Davidson.
Good night. Oh, Mrs. Jackson, I'm rather worried about Judy Bryant. She's been acting rather strangely since Sharon's death.
Well, that's fairly natural. They were very close.
Yes, but she has this bee in her bonnet about Mr. Stewart. I'm rather afraid that if the coroner's verdict is accidental death, Judy might, well, overreact.
Well, when is the inquest?
2 days' time.
Oh, that's soon.
Yes, I think we'll keep it as quiet as possible. We don't want to be asking for trouble.
Of course. Well, I'll let the other officers know.
I think it's also time Judy started working again. She's recovered very well from the operation, and moping about in the cell's only going to make matters worse.
Well, would you like me to put her on light laundry duties?
No, I think we'd better keep her away from the other women as much as possible. Put her back in the garden again. Nothing too strenuous, though.
Right. Excuse me.
Yes, of course. I'll see you in the morning.
Wentworth Detention Centre?
Oh, is that you, Meg?
Oh, yes. Paul.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'll get back there today. Could you give Doreen and Lizzie a message for me, please?
Yes, of course.
Just tell them that Kevin is taking Marcia and Josie to the house and everything's organised.
Right, will do.
Fine, thanks, Meg. See you in the morning.
Bye.
What are you doing, Lizzie?
What do you mean? It's my turn?
You just put a 5 next to a 6.
Oh, yeah. All them dots make my eyes go funny.
Oh, bugger.
What's the matter, love?
Well, I've gone and done it all wrong.
Just unpick it and start it again.
You better get used to it. You'll be making them for your own kids next.
Oh, yeah, terrific marriage I've got, eh? My husband living on his own and me stuck in here.
Well, you've only got a couple of months to go. And then wacko.
Don't be so crude, Bea. Dora's upset.
I know, I'm trying to cheer her up, aren't I?
Yeah, but suppose he finds somebody else.
What?
Well, a bloke needs a woman sometimes, and he might decide he can't wait for me.
Oh, Kev's not like that. He's a decent bloke.
Yeah, stop worrying. You got a ring on your finger and he's got one through his nose. He'll wait.
Oh, I suppose.
Doreen, Lizzie, I have a message for you.
What about?
Mr. Reed phoned. He said to tell you that Kevin has taken Marcia and Josie to the house and everything's organised.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Jackson.
Oh, what do you reckon? No, you and me have both got someone waiting for us when we get out.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, looks lovely. Thanks very much for driving us here.
Oh, no worries. Oh, look, you'll find everything you need inside there. Just sort of poke about in the cupboards for a bit until you come across what you need, OK?
Oh, it's marvellous of you just to let us move in like this.
Oh, you should be thanking Doreen, not me. It's her house. I'm just glad we got someone here to look after the place, that's all.
Oh, don't worry. We'll look after it all right. And we'll only use the blankets and things until we get our own stuff from Echuca.
Look, how are you going to get it down?
Oh, I don't know. Cheapest way possible.
Well, perhaps I could give you a hand. I don't mind driving you up there to pick it up for the cost of the petrol.
Oh, no, don't worry.
No, it wouldn't be any problem. It's just we've got to do it tomorrow because I've got to go back to work next week, you see.
Yeah, but you've done
Go
so
on,
much
Mum,
for us.
please. It'll be fantastic to drive there.
Well, if you're sure it's
Yeah,
all right.
no worries. We'll make an early start in the morning, OK?
Right.
Gee, thanks, Kev.
There we are.
Good, thanks very much.
OK, well, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
OK.
Oh, wait on. Look, are you sure you'll get all your gear into the back of the van?
Oh, yeah. We haven't got that much stuff.
OK, see you in the morning.
Well, come on, love.
Of course, Marcy's a very good mother. She looks after Josie real well. And when I get out, I'm going to help her. I'm going to take her. Say, Dor, where do you take kids?
I don't know. Zoo, I suppose.
Yeah, the zoo. I'm going to take her to the zoo.
I would have thought you'd had enough of bars and cages.
When I get out, I'm going to go dancing with Kevin. Because I really like dancing.
Yeah. And I'll take her to the pictures. I've got to take her to pictures.
Will you two shut up and let me get some sleep?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Davidson.
Good morning.
You might like to know that Lizzie's daughter is staying in Melbourne at Doreen's house.
Oh, really?
Yes, it all seemed to slip into place rather nicely, actually. They couldn't afford to buy accommodation, and Doreen's house was standing empty, so...
So you suggested the logical solution?
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Well, I hope not. Neither of them know this Marcia very well. I just hope she doesn't let them down.
Oh, I don't think she will. Anyway, Kevin will be keeping an eye on things. I wanted to ask if it would be possible for them to have another visit, too.
No, Lizzie's already had more than a regulation visit this week.
But they haven't seen each other for about 30 years. Surely we can stretch the rules in this instance.
Well, if the women see Lizzie getting extra visiting privileges, they'll just think that she's getting preferential treatment, and I'd prefer to avoid that situation.
Okay, one other thing. Doreen. Kevin has asked me to check out the possibilities of Doreen getting an overnight leave.
For what reason?
Well, they recently got married. I suppose it's...
Oh, yes, of course. Well, the classification committee will deal with that.
Well, would you mind if I brought it up at this afternoon's meeting?
Of course not.
Fine. Oh, by the way, what's happening with Judy Bryant?
I've had her transferred to the garden for a while. I'm hoping she'll burn up the excess energy there.
Hurry up, Bryant.
What is it with you screws? When I wanted to work, you wouldn't let me. Now I'm recovering from a major operation. You tell me I have to.
Oh, your doctor said that you were fit enough